thrilling story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington.
District Attorney Fowler is bringing his wife's car to have the fender straightened. Mrs. Fowler has urgent reason for wanting this done immediately.
Don't tell me they're closed.
Well, that's what it looks like. Look, why don't we go home? I'll bring it in tomorrow morning first thing.
You know, I remember seeing some lights on at night when we drove by here last week.
He won't be able to get started on it till tomorrow anyway, dear.
Be back in 20 minutes. I know you must be hungry. I know it's a bore, but we finally got the car here. Could we wait?
Okay.
Not bad work, huh? In fact, as a boat painter, I might even make a good plumber.
Not bad, Norman. Not bad at all. When did all this come about? The job?
Oh, right after graduation, Dad. I wanted to get a little spending money.
To take your girl out?
Yeah. Look, if you're looking for a job, I could get you on the barnacle scraping department. Or I might even pull a Tom Sawyer in and talk you into doing some of my work.
I'm much too smart for that. But can I talk you into having dinner with me?
Sorry, Dad. Rita and I are having dinner tonight. Which reminds me, I think I'm kind of late right now.
Norman. I'm sorry for all the secrecy about the trip.
Dad, that's your privilege.
It wasn't that I didn't trust you.
You don't have to explain it to me.
I didn't want to say anything to anyone. I saw your grandfather for collateral for Rodney's bail.
Granddad?
If you mean he's never forgiven me about your mother, you're right. Nothing's changed, and nothing I ever say will ever change it. But I thought he'd do it for Rod.
But he didn't.
He did. But in spite of me. His timing was excellent. He waited till I got back here, standing in Dow's office, and then he called to give the go-ahead for Rod's bail.
It took a lot of nerve for you, Dad.
As a matter of fact, it did.
Why don't you have dinner with Rita and me tonight?
I'd like that, Norman. I'd like that. Very much.
Mr. Harrington.
Good evening, Ada. You're looking very well.
18 years, and he says, "Good evening, Ada. You're looking very well." Now, tell me I don't look a day older.
Let's say you were a beautiful girl, and you're a handsome woman.
You didn't come here to pay me compliments, Leslie. And you never did make a habit of dropping in for cocktails, so what's the occasion?
I've come to escort your daughter to dinner. She had a date with Norman, and I invited myself along.
So where's Norman?
Home, cleaning up.
And you came on ahead of him, for a reason.
Well, you must know that I'd want to see you.
What's the matter, Leslie? Running out of friends?
Let's say I need to know my enemies. They've always outnumbered my friends. But I don't need to tell you that, do I?
I was never your enemy. But Elizabeth Carson was my friend.
That's past.
Yeah, so let's sweep it under the rug. You must be getting good at that. You've had a lot of practice.
And you still have your tongue. How did you manage to keep it quiet all these years? I never heard you speak up for Elliot Carson when it might have helped.
I had to run a business. I had a young kid to think about.
Exactly. And now you know why I'm here. We have mutual interests. My sons and your daughter.
What are you getting at?
I want to know where you stand, you and Rita. We both know she'll have to testify if Rodney's case goes to trial.
Hey, Mom, does this look all right?
You've never met Rita, have you?
No, I haven't.
Rita, this is Leslie Harrington.
Hello, Rita.
Hello.
Norman sent me as his envoy. I've come to pick you up. The three of us are having dinner together.
Oh, then I better change my dress.
You look just perfect. We're only going to the lobster pot. Miss Jacks, may I have the pleasure?
My wife says I don't like her anymore because I started to work a couple of nights a week. What she don't know is I'm doing it to buy her new carpets for cash instead of 6,000 easy payments.
How long will you have to have the car, Al?
Oh, end of the week. Let's have a look at it here.
John, I'd like to get a soft drink.
Let's see. I don't think I can straighten this chrome stripping without it looking junky. Got some white paint scraped in here. Wife hit a white car, did she?
No, the garage.
Oh, almost forgot, Mr. Fowler. All body work has to be reported to the police since the Mackenzie girl was hit. But I guess you know all about that, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, that darn machine. Likes to take money, but it doesn't like to give anything for it. There you are, Miss Fowler. Sorry I don't have a straw. When did it happen?
This morning.
This morning, huh? Mackenzie girl was hit Monday night, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then what am I doing, huh? Only be a waste of time for you if I reported it to the police.
Oh, I think you better do what the police told you to, Al.
Oh, I think I can take your word for it.
No, I don't want any special treatment because of my position, Al.
What was this place like in those days?
Well, 20 years ago, we didn't have those plastic squeezy bottles for mustard and ketchup. That's the only change.
Oh, when Charlie wasn't here.
Ah, but Charlie's father's name was Charlie, and he was equally tyrannical. Do I make you nervous, Rita?
Not half as nervous as you used to.
Used to? When?
Before I'd met you. It was very nice of you to ask us to dinner.
It was nice of Norman to ask us both to dinner.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Norman.
Hey, what's your secret? She never laughs when I'm around.
She's just being polite, that's all.
No, I'm not.
You ought to be. He's my dad. Hey, Charlie, is my money any good? How about some service?
Slow down, Norman. Charlie, how are the lobsters?
The tanks are where they've always been, Mr. Harrington. You pick a good one.
How's he supposed to know the difference between a good lobster and a lousy lobster?
My father taught him.
That seems centuries ago. Come with me, Norman. I need an expert.
You pick them, I'll pay for them, even if they're lousy. Why so silent? Hey.
Hey, yourself. I like him.
You're great.
He isn't half as scary as I thought he would be.
He likes you.
How do you know?
He could be a lot scarier than he's being.
Now, Charlie, could you have done better yourself?
Well, no.
Who's that?
Stella Chernick.
I thought she was in college.
She graduated, then she went out west for a while.
Does she upset you, Rita? I'll be right back. Miss Chernick? I'm Leslie Harrington.
I know.
Strange after hearing so much about you all these years that we've never met. Your father's always been very proud of you.
I know.
May I ask a favor?
Ask.
Your father came to my hotel room yesterday. He was almost violent. He seems to be confusing old feuds and bitterness with the present problems. His emotionalism isn't accomplishing any constructive end. It's just simply muddying the issue.
What would you like me to do, Mr. Harrington?
Talk to him. He'll listen to you.
What would you like me to tell him? Maybe you can change the laws so that your son can get out of jail. But you can't change my father. Not now. His son is dead.